For this, welcome back to Leading the Break.
You gotta hit record.
Well,
We talk about the Pistons.
yeah. Well, speaking of not wanting this,
We'll do that.
Leading the Break starting up right now. Now on SoundCloud,
Guys, we're on SoundCloud.
we're making it big time, guys.
We are.
There's
Follow us,
three
Leading the
people.
Break.
The 3 people that will see this.
Yep, the 3 people that will see this.
I think 3 people watched the last episode.
Mhm.
But I guarantee we're gonna have more this week.
Guarantees.
Mm-hmm. Guarantee. SoundCloud, Ryan's been asking. Blue. He's been asking. He's like, dude, I'll listen to your podcast if it's on SoundCloud. I was like, all right,
Why don't
here it
you
is.
Watch our podcast
Here
on
it is.
YouTube.
It's on SoundCloud now.
I mean, I love you. Please view us. So we lost the Game of Thrones flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To Matt's sister, we have a new flag for you to look
Yeah.
at this week.
Unfortunately, we lost it, but went and saw Black Dahlia a few weeks ago, luckily, and we have this. So,
Sis, if you know what that is, I'd be really impressed. Because not even I know.
your sister definitely doesn't know.
You would be surprised what kids these days know.
Mhm.
She texted me like a
All this
full
stuff.
paragraph going into detail about what it is.
Oh God! All this finsta and the weirdness that goes on with these children. I don't like it. I'm not a fan.
That's fair.
Not a fan. So what do we got here today?
I think you want to talk about my mustache? I have
Yeah.
a mustache, guys. You know what I mean?
Mustache.
Luigi.
I'll get close to the camera. What's up?
Luigi.
Yep. No Shave November is in full swing right now.
Mm-hmm.
As you can tell, with me not shaving for 3 months.
That has not shaved. He's been
Look,
practicing no shave November since the dawn of time.
You probably can't even see it. It's just like a little blondness.
It's
going on
funny.
here.
We used to have these conversations freshman year
Yeah.
about how you will never have facial hair. And I was wrong,
You were wrong.
but it takes you 6 months at a time to grow it out.
I just shaved before the show. It's already thick.
Oh God. Yeah. So we are in full support of what
Men's prostates.
is that? What it is?
I'm
Is it
pretty
prostate cancer?
confident that's prostate
It's prostate
cancer.
cancer.
That's a real thing.
No, I know it's. I know prostate cancers are a real thing.
Alright, just making sure you know.
Oh my God. What?
Good.
Oh my God.
Good. So we got the poster.
Yep. Got the poster. Got the mustaches out of the way. Excuse me. There was an episode of Top Gear where they pretend to be cops.
Oh boy.
Or they do a weird car chase scene, and there's the 2 guys have to wear mustaches as their cop uniform. They pull over the first guy and he just goes, "Excuse me, sir, my mustache has a question for you."
How'd you enjoy your time off from the show? Did you do anything fun?
I worked. When I wasn't working, I was writing papers.
Nice.
When I wasn't writing papers, I was at my other job. And then when I wasn't at my other job, I was working. That's my job.
Which job was job 1?
Job 1 is Meyer.
Nice.
35 hours this week. Woo!
Leading the Break now sponsored by Meyer.
Oh, if we're not sponsored by Meyer by now, we're sponsored by Meyer. We're sponsored by Monster because I drink enough of them. Utz, bring these up, baby. Utz pretzels.
Utz pretzels, and if you don't like them, you can go fuck yourself.
If you don't chew Big Red, fuck you. Will Ferrell, probably.
So we got.
Ben, what'd you do on your
my
time off?
time off? Slept in and worked and.
Ben ignored all of our phone calls.
I
for
texted
weeks and
Ben.
weeks.
Ben, are you alive? He didn't text back.
I've died and I have risen again. I'm not Jesus Christ, but I am his counterpart, Ben Sheehan. We get coffee sometimes.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
All the Christians watching this.
They just turned it off. I think.
Yeah, they probably just
They
turned
just
it off. That's
"God,
blasphemy.
screw this
All that
guy."
business.
That's what Mario Chavez.
Mario. We already did that, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah, we did that.
We did. By the way, Delta Soccer.
Delta.
You and I watched the game.
It was a good
That's
game.
hype. 2 yellow cards in the last 45.
Yeah.
It was
Women's soccer is a lot more aggressive than I thought it would be. You know,
I converted Ben into a fan, guys.
Big Delta fan here.
He actually tweeted at him. Our strength and conditioning coach retweeted him.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
What?
Jesse retweeted him.
What?
Yeah.
Let me see this. Yeah.
See?
The
soccer
the
team
soccer
liked
team
you
too.
too.
Hey!
Maddie Jewell liked you
Yeah.
tweet.
DC Women's Soccer, if you're out there, I'm single. What were you
shot?
expecting? Yeah, shoot your shot, man. Shooter's gonna shoot.
There you go.
There we go. All right.
I don't know where to go from here. Matt, go ahead. Take
Take
what do you
the
want to talk
floor,
about? We're in.
Well, I'm currently losing in fantasy by 50.
I didn't see that coming.
I was hoping to be winning by at least
50?
not that much.
Oh, man.
I was hoping to be down by like 10. I'm down by 50, so. Yep, put $15 on that match. So kids, don't bet on fantasy.
Thanks, sports betting's illegal in this state, so he didn't say that.
Yep.
Yep. So that's the thing. So.
That's alright, we're all felons on this show anyway.
Yeah. Bump into jail.
Nope. Haven't been in jail.
I've actually been to the jail. I've never been in it, like, myself. But I've been there.
I guess I'm the only one.
I've never been on the inside, is what I'm
I've
trying to
never
say.
been on the inside either.
I've been on the inside, but like not on the inside.
I
I've
walked
never been
in,
to jail, so I have
and
no
they
idea how scary
I
it
walked
is.
in, and you, like, go up to the counter or whatever, and you can't even see in there.
What?
Yeah,
Why?
I don't know. Are they afraid? They probably got a bulletproof glass anyway. What are they afraid of?
Why would they do that?
And we're on, this is the civil side of the jail.
American
Like, we're coming to
justice
pick
system.
somebody up.
Who are you picking up?
I'm not allowed to go there.
Oh.
Because we weren't actually picking someone up.
Oh.
They weren't actually there.
Wait, who's getting me more points? Oh, Mark Ingram again.
Killing it.
Mark
Okay.
Ingram's killing it for my team, by the way. Now that we're talking about fantasy teams.
Do you want to do your hockey minute now?
Hockey
Are
minute.
you ready?
Kind of.
Ben Sheehan's hockey minute.
Hockey minute.
Cue the music in your head. We got a
Imagine
low-
some like heavy metal but no voice.
Yeah, we've got a
There
Black
you
Dahlia.
If any of the guys from Black Dahlia are watching, I love you, and I want to see more shows.
If you're watching, we'll sponsor you for free.
Yeah.
Just send us something.
With a $9.99 per month charge.
That's fine. Actually, you know
Come on,
what?
Trout.
Make it $5 so you can pay for that SoundCloud subscription that I just purchased, and we're good.
So, so the Wings, 8-8, not looking terrible in the Eastern Conference, but that's kind of where I'm just going to talk about is the Red Wings. I mean, they started out strong, 6 wins in a row. They took it to LA, or not LA, they took it to Las Vegas, and that was kind of exciting to watch. It was a very explosive game, and then, now they're 8-8, they've lost the last 6. So,
Well,
yeah.
What did we expect from the Wings this year? I did not expect playoffs.
No, we were expecting a rebuilding period, but I mean for a rebuilding period, they're doing pretty well, I would say.
I expected nothing from them, so
Yeah.
The rebuild for sure. It's just you can never really tell
The important
what to
thing,
expect from a rebuild.
the important thing right now is that they are higher in the Atlantic Division than the Bruins. They are beating the Bruins, and that's good because we don't like Boston here in Michigan. So
That's fair.
yeah. Also, Michigan hockey last night tied up to Minnesota. Minnesota number 4 in the country, or number 2. They're top 5 in the country somewhere. But there we go. We got the countdown. We got the hand signals.
Who
But
knows? Who knows what
they were. They were down 4 going into the third period. Michigan just ties it up, puts 6 away. Which and
They put up 6 in the third?
Nobody. I guess nobody in Big Ten hockey is playing defense. Just like nobody in the Big Ten football is playing defense either.
That's
Apparently.
No. Benj, this is our 8th episode, and that's the best transition we've ever had. You're a pro.
Thank you.
You're a pro at this. What is going on? You
I say
wanna
this.
just go? You
I
wanna
say
go?
this every year. Every year I've said this. Richard has known this. He's known me since 7th grade. Every year I say this. Iowa kicks someone's ass. Every year. They always take a top 10 team and they just manhandle them. This year was Ohio State. That kind of threw me off. But, I mean, what's going on? So, Penn State dropped. Iowa moved up. Michigan dropped. Michigan State moved up. Michigan State dropped. Ohio State moved up. Ohio State dropped. What is this?
Well,
They're not going to have a playoff team.
Wisconsin's about to go undefeated and beat Bama by 70.
Oh my god. Well, I would love to watch that, but we know it's not realistic whatsoever. Because Michigan plays Wisconsin, like you were saying earlier.
This week.
That's this week. It's always an exciting game.
Well, Wisconsin is going to the Big Ten title, at least.
Yep.
So
I
they
think
will
it was
play somebody on the other side.
They could play Michigan again. Who knows?
Michigan or Penn State, maybe?
Ohio
Or
State.
Ohio
I'm
State.
pretty sure those 3 teams all
That
have 2
whole-
losses. So.
That whole
Everyone has
division is
2
just
losses.
a nightmare. It's all broken. We're all broken.
I think it's good. I think it shows how actually competitive the Big Ten is.
Oh, no, it
Ohio
definitely
State's
is.
in the
Yeah.
driver's seat right now, if I do believe.
That they play Michigan as a big house.
Mhm.
But I mean, Michigan is yet to show up to a big game under Harbaugh.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. Well, got to beat Wisconsin this week. So see what happens. What if Wisconsin just steamrolls Michigan? Is that more?
I mean, that would
Like a
definitely
talent
change my opinion. I don't think it's a lot. Wisconsin's not played anybody.
They're not. But
So that's why we don't know what they are.
the problem I have with that argument is they're 10-0.
It's true. They're winning the
While,
games.
while they're not playing a whole lot of competition, they're smoking who they're beating. It's not like they're playing nobodies and barely getting by. They're playing nobodies and beating them by 20 plus every game.
Beating them like Iowa.
So I definitely don't. I mean, I'm definitely on
And
board.
they did beat Iowa this week.
Yep.
Yesterday.
I think Wisconsin's going to get exposed in the next 2 weeks, but it's hard to knock them when they're 10-0.
Right.
You can't knock an undefeated team. So definitely a big Big Ten matchup.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Big game for Wisconsin. Big game for the playoffs. Which yesterday, 3 of the 4 top 4 teams fell.
Yeah.
Man,
Well, Clemson did not lose. They didn't look good, but Clemson did lose yesterday.
Bama won late.
Georgia got rolled by Auburn.
Georgia got
I didn't
steamrolled.
see that one.
Like 40-17, I think, was the final.
Notre Dame got steamrolled.
Yeah, they
Like
got
the U. See, the U,
We're the
people who
90s
are
again.
fans of Wisconsin, really, they're just going to roll on that argument. Like, the U didn't really play anybody, and then they just showed up against Notre Dame and just absolutely murdered their fans.
Right.
They just 41-8. Like,
Not even
that
close.
was never a game.
They took
At any point.
It was 14-0. I was like, this is probably a wrap.
Yeah.
And then it just kept going.
They,
But Michigan's looked good since the new quarterback change. So
Who's the new quarterback?
Peters.
Yeah,
Peters, finally.
So they got rid of Spate. They got rid of O'Connor.
Spate got hurt.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Jonathan O'Corn.
John O'Corn just sort of screwed the pooch.
He was the equivalent of you trying to play an All-American. Or Heisman, whatever.
Heisman.
What,
I was pretty good on All-American.
On Heisman. You played good against the bad teams, and then you threw about 4 picks.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was throwing at least 6 picks a game.
That's true.
But the important thing to remember is that I beat Austin Klink freshman year.
Austin, you're probably not watching this, but
Watch it
Ben
and
got
feel
you.
embarrassed.
you lost to Ben.
I love you,
Austin.
Austin. I haven't seen you in,
You haven't seen you in a while, bud. Come
Years.
visit us.
He was up a few weeks ago.
sick invite.
Yeah, thanks for the invite, guys. Jeez. I think you have friends.
So, yeah, Big Ten still in shambles.
Yeah, we just don't even know.
We
We just
don't
don't even know. And also don't even know. Butch got fired. Our boy, Butch Jones, Tennessee.
Yeah. And I'm not
Are we
going-
not surprised? Like, I mean, they're pretty bad.
They were
Yeah.
terrible.
They were pretty bad.
I mean, the only thing they got going for them is their cool uniform colors.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, that's about the best thing they got. So, who'd they hire in?
Brady Ho.
Their interim coach is Brady Hope.
Oh, that name sounds familiar.
Golden boy from Michigan, right?
Michigan, that's right.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tennessee fans.
We should have kept Rich Rod.
Tennessee, you don't. If you thought it was bad with Butch, you don't even know what's about to happen to you.
Watch your program fall.
Tougher times are to come.
That's for sure. They're. And hopefully, if he gets the
Watch him
full-time
pull him
job
out.
there, if I was a Tennessee player, I would decommit. If I was a fan, I would write a letter. Like you were going to write the letter to Alavila about getting off the bandwagon, I would write a letter. Just be like, I can't do this anymore.
I'm done. But I mean, sometimes a new coach brings that new energy. They win a game or two. That's really all Tennessee can hope for at this point in the season.
Talk about energy. How about rowing the boat in Minnesota? Was that Minnesota or is that?
No, it's Minnesota.
Minnesota, yeah.
Big win for them this week.
Yeah.
2
Minnesota
weeks
won.
ago.
Yeah, that's
Against
last week.
Michigan.
They won.
He doesn't play this week.
Played Nebraska.
Oh, well. Man, Nebraska's fallen off, too.
Yeah.
PJ's had a pretty good first year there.
He has. Definitely, he took everything from Western.
I think they're 5-5.
I believe so.
They could
Which we
even
haven't
go
shot. We have not shot in a few weeks, but Central Michigan owns the state.
Yeah.
They beat Western and Eastern, so fire up.
What a-
Bowl
What a
eligible
comeback.
again.
What a comeback against
Yeah.
Western. That was a great.
It helps that Western didn't have their starting quarterback,
That was nice.
but on the road nonetheless against a rival,
Mm-hmm.
defending MAC champs.
Especially coming back down 14 in the second half. That was.
It was exciting.
Mm-hmm.
They did everything right.
And they controlled Eastern early, and then
Eastern
tried to make it a comeback late, but Central got that late touchdown to put
Who
the
does
game
Central
on
play
ice.
this next week?
I should know. I feel like it's Kent State, but I could be right. I could be wrong.
Kent State?
Yeah.
Big matchup either way.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully finish out with 8 wins. That'd be exciting.
That would. And they would probably not have to travel to the heart of Miami Bowl or whatever they ran in last year.
Well, the Washington win was a big win for Bonamago, I thought, because he's playing for his seat, for his coaching seat. And I think bowl eligible, he's safe to come back again next year.
I think the win against West, I don't think he was in danger necessarily this year, but I think that definitely he's at 100% security at the moment.
Right,
so.
I agree.
And then followed it up the next week. They did not have a letdown. They got Eastern, so those are two big wins. I know.
Yeah.
I know we're only Central. I know it's just the back, but
Then again,
nonetheless, Antonio Brown came from the back, so it's not like irrelevant football. Ben Roethlisberger, he's on my bench this week. Yeah, somebody dropped Ben Roethlisberger in my fantasy. Why? No idea. So 2 weeks ago, I had Jameis Winston and Carson Palmer, and I have Russell Wilson and Ben.
Wait, is that the league you're with Dylan?
No, I have no idea what my team looks like.
Russ is going off this year. Lately.
He only had 19 this week, but that's okay.
No.
That's okay. Right. The guy I'm playing did not set his lineup.
That's good.
And if Mikey's listening to the podcast, I'd be stunned. So I feel like we're safe to talk about the fact that Mikey did not set his lineup this week. His backup quarterback is playing in the 1 o'clock game, so he still has Derek Carr in there.
Oh.
So he'd have to make a roster move to cut somebody, but I don't think he can cut anybody because I think all of his bench is locked in because I think they're playing. So if he cuts somebody, I'm going to pick him up because it's going to be a good player he's going to have to cut. So
he probably took that L then.
Yeah, I think he was a little hurt. He lost last week. He was 6-2. Had a close loss last week, and I think Applebee's is working him too hard. He forgot to set his lineup.
Can never forget about your lineup, though.
I know. I almost forgot. Actually, I did forget. I said it Friday. I did not set it Thursday. That's why I started the wrong tight end this week. But I got bailed out.
Last week I didn't even start a tight end. Zach, I completely the waivers went through. Totally forgot that my waiver didn't go through.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't pick up the tight end I wanted. Mm-hmm. Went back on Saturday night, Sunday morning. Was like, shit. I gotta pick this guy up real quick. And then by then, Zach Ertz was already locked in, and all the tight ends were gone. I was like, what is happening? Gotcha. And I got steamrolled. Mm-hmm. So
that happens.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm 2-7. So you're at least relevant. You're 6-3.
Speaking of steam, we haven't talked about the World Series.
You are on fire right now. You are on such a roll. I'm gonna have to take a break. Go get some butter. Yeah, to go with your roll.
Ooh, sounds good right now.
Well, Verlander got 2 rings in the matter of a week.
Yep, they did.
So,
did you see that?
Exciting.
He got married.
Oh, did he? I didn't see it. She finally said yes
Mm-hmm.
after he got his ring.
Yeah. Well, she said just a while ago. They said the wedding.
Oh, okay. I'm missing out.
Yeah. She's off the market.
Houston, for those that don't know, that are pay attention to nothing in the sports world.
Yeah,
apparently. For those who follow us and don't follow anything else, live in a cave with your Wi-Fi.
Houston defeated the Dodgers in the World Series, and Houston locked up Justin Verlander for another 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll probably make the playoffs for at least 2 more years.
Oh, yeah.
I'm happy for Verlander. I'm happy for that city. After they got hit with that hurricane, I was like, the greatest thing that can happen to them is...
Well, you called it, too. I'm pretty sure you called it. You said the Astros would win it. And you said it would do wonders for that city. Have you seen that video?
Against the Dodgers.
You saw the video of the woman dropping the hat? I think I tagged you in it. Yeah. That was awesome.
It was. So, go Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Next year we get to watch the Tigers win 55 games.
Maybe. Hey, we got Dave Clark back, though. We're good.
Yeah.
He's not the manager, though, so you don't have to type up that resignation. But he is back. Third base coach extraordinaire.
How many games are in one season of baseball?
162. We're gonna win about 55. Go 55 and 107.
I'd be alright with that, actually.
Yeah. Get the number 1 pick. Not see that player for another 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Houston in 2011 won. Lost
55,
101.
I think. Yeah. 1 year they lost 50 or 155, and then the next year they won 61.
But that's I'm not gonna.
That's a true rebuild.
As long as the Tigers show some forward progress, 55 wins will be alright.
That's true, because when Houston was losing those games, they had guys they called up Altuve 1 year.
Yep.
He's the MVP.
Yep.
The next year they bring up Springer. That guy was the World Series MVP.
True.
You're bringing up these guys. Carlos Correa went up the next year. Alex Bregman came up last year.
Great addition this year.
They brought up these guys that are going to produce, and that's the key to a rebuild. You can't just be bringing up people. Just you gotta get the right people.
Don't follow the roads of the Phillies.
Do not follow the Phillies.
Man, I don't get what's going on with them.
They
You probably could manage the Phillies better than they're managing.
All right.
False. Mickey Callaway got hired there. I'm pumped.
Okay, you could probably be a better GM.
Or no, I'm sorry. Mickey Callaway's on the Mets. I have no idea.
Oh, yeah, put me in. Sign me up.
I literally don't know.
Sign the contract. I don't make
Callaway
much
was
right
the
now.
Mets.
I remember, I can't think of it off the top of my head. But Ben Sheehan, folks, next GM of the
If the Phillies are listening,
Phillies.
I don't make much right now in my jobs. So if you want to send me a contract for like $100,000 for the year,
Oh my!
I'll take it. I'll take it.
I'll take 50. So
I will.
25.
I know
It's
my
already
worth.
twice what I'm doing it now.
I know my worth. The first year I need 100, and then we can probably drop down to 50. You gotta pay off my debts, guys.
I feel
Yeah.
that.
You gotta pay off the debts, and
I
then
think I
can
need
live on
about-
50.
About 30 grand would pay off any debt I have right now. If any of you watching want to donate a minimal $30,000 to the Matt Shear Foundation,
We'll set up a GoFundMe.
That was
Make sure
the Richard Kowalski Fund. That's actually been around since like 6th grade.
Oh,
Nobody's donated. Since ever.
people go donate.
It's literally
My
like,
man's out here trying to make a living.
have not donated. It's fine. I'm not hurt.
There are no open corners in Mount Pleasant. There are no open corners.
There really isn't. Unless I want to go way out on Picker the wrong way.
Bluegrass and Mission. It's a rough corner to live, man.
Do you live there?
I don't live there, but
Have you been there a few times?
may have worked that one once.
What's the one with the speedways on Mission? Right there, right in front of your old employment.
Michigan Mission.
That one's taken. That's a prime corner.
Yeah, that's
the
prime.
homeless man
Yeah.
lives there.
That
with
guy's
his
awesome,
cart.
though.
Yeah,
He
he's
always-
pretty hype. He always holds the door.
He's a nice guy.
We thought he died for a while there because he just stopped showing up.
Oh, yeah.
Like he traded corners for
We
a
saw
month.
him at
See
the
if he
Blackstone last night.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, we did. He was playing pool at the Blackstone last night. Was turning all his cans.
Fun fact about Blackstone,
Yeah.
which
Or not the Blackstone, sorry, it was Marty's. Beat up Marty's.
Marty's is weird.
Everyone says that. Everybody says that.
Well, Blackstone workers have to stay until 6 a.m.
Really?
What?
Damn.
Yeah.
What?
So any of you out there trying to get a job, if you don't want to stay till 6 a.m.,
6?
don't go
What?
to Blackstone.
Yeah, why
How
is
did
that?
you not know this?
I didn't know
You're
this.
the king of Mount Pleasant.
That's not true.
False.
Like I said, not true.
Okay, you are the king. Just because you haven't worked at every place, you're still the king of Mount Pleasant.
That doesn't make any sense, though.
It only makes sense if you don't think about it.
I'm more of like a city councilman.
All right, fine. You're one of the 7 kings of Mount Pleasant. Matt, tell your story. 6 a.m.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
That's all.
Oh, that's all you know.
Do you know why?
Because their manager, who hopefully is not watching this,
Oh, I know him.
apparently doesn't let his workers leave until his paperwork is all done.
That's weird.
So they just clean, and then they sit there for about 4 hours and do nothing.
That's weird.
Why? Is he afraid they're going to steal money?
Well, if they leave, then they wouldn't steal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Anyways.
But yeah.
Go to the bird. That's the moral of this story.
Yeah. Moral of the story, go to the bird. If you want to live a creepy night, start at Marty's. Everyone says that. The place is
Or end at Marty's.
That place freaks me
I
out,
would
man.
say end at Marty's, actually. If you end at Marty's, your night's probably...
So the Blackstone, though, that does have a purpose. If you're a beer guy
Yeah.
or girl,
If you're a
you
beer,
got the big Bud Lights. So
You're-
that's phenomenal.
but if you're a beer person, you're really gonna go to the bird.
Okay, you get the. I'm saying value. Like yeah, the bird has a lot of different varieties
bunch of
on the
choices.
tap, and
Mhm.
they got the
Cans
cool
and stuff.
ghost beers.
Yeah.
Ghost beers.
Is this a plug for the bird right now?
It's all
Ben, you better be paying us, man.
Ben and Stacy, I've given you thousands.
What do people,
You get a couple free plugs.
What
to
do
be
people
honest.
like me that only drink water? Where should we go?
Meyer.
Meyer has good water.
Good.
They actually do. They got Meyer's a good like the deli. They got the little
Is there
Coke station right there.
Is there a
right
Coke
next
station
to
over there? Is it like a fountain machine? Oh, is it one of the touchscreen ones? Oh, we have one as a dog.
We have 2 actually. We have 1 in the front.
Two.
Or do we have
We do.
2 in the front?
2 in the front.
Yeah, so there's 3.
Okay.
Wowzers.
Wowzers.
Definitely a plug for Meyer for sure.
Wowzers. Again on the Wowzers
I mean-
scale.
I mean, between Matt and I, we're at Meyer 6 days a week, so because I don't think either of us work Sundays. Yeah. No. Except I did pick up a Sunday once.
I did too, actually, last week.
Did-
For 3 hours.
Nice. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep.
That's right. Good times.
Yep.
I probably won't be picking up Sundays anytime soon because I'll get held for 100% chance.
Yep.
100% chance I'll get held. I don't want to work 8.5 hours. If it's not my shift.
That time of year.
Yeah.
Sucks.
That's all right.
Paychecks.
I know.
I think that's the thing I miss about working in retail was overtime and holiday pay.
Yeah, I don't get either of those.
Yeah.
We don't get overtime unless
Well, you guys.
you do it under the table, which I've done before. Anyone listening, sorry. Only a few minutes here and there.
So wait,
adds up.
they don't pay you time and a half if you go over 40 hours?
Oh, they do, but you're not supposed to go over overtime.
Oh.
You're supposed to be up at 40 hours. But sometimes I'm like, I'll take a half hour.
Yeah.
Holiday pay is dope. I get 3 holiday pays in the next 2 months.
That's awesome. Holiday pay is great. Is it double time, right? Or is it time and a half?
Time and a half, and then we have fringe. So basically double.
Yeah.
So
nice.
Sorry, Rich, you'll be making better than that.
Yeah.
I'll be making my $9.80.
Hey,
it's more
better than nothing.
When do you get holiday pay?
You get it on Thanksgiving.
No, like after how long?
I thought it was 90 days, but someone was telling me it was 6 months. So it could be after 6 months.
If it's 90 days.
I think you get fringe after 90 days.
Oh, okay.
But still better. That's still like your fringe would be like 4 hours. Your average.
I'm trying to think, 90 days because that was the end of September, so 90 days would be like if I work Christmas Eve. That's 90 days.
Can't confirm though.
No, I think that's only 2 months.
Can someone confirm something with the Pistons for me?
Yeah.
How are they doing?
They 8-3.
8-3.
Not bad. They played tonight against a team that plays in the NBA.
Okay.
Is that confirmed?
It's confirmed that they played tonight. I don't know who it was. I saw that thing on their Twitter I was scrolling through. But Andre's averaging 14.5, 15.5.
Last time I went to a Pistons game, I think I was in 3rd grade. I went with the Boy Scouts.
I've never been to a Pistons game.
I've never been either.
No, it's exciting. It is exciting. I went with my dad at the Boy Scouts, and my dad asked me what I wanted to eat. I wanted to pop. I was like, heck yeah. I want a pizza. I want a slice of pizza. That was back when Domino's was literally cardboard and ketchup. And I was very disappointed because I wanted pizza.
Cardboard and ketchup.
Yeah.
Any cheese?
It was like, trying to think what, it was like tape. Might as well have just been sticky tape going into your mouth. It was terrible.
Domino's, you
God,
gotta step your game up.
They did. Since I was in 3rd grade, which was not yesterday, they have definitely stepped their game up.
It started way back in 3rd grade.
Yeah. This was 14 years ago.
Did you used to sit beside Emmylou Hayes?
What? Say that again?
What?
I got what you were going
Thank you.
I didn't hear what you said.
Country song is fun.
Oh.
My
Yeah,
mom is like, oh my god, I know George Strait!
Yeah, this is the reason I don't listen to country. So.
Wait, that's not a country band?
No, it's not.
This whole time?
Nope.
If you look close enough, it kind of looks like this right here.
I mean,
It's a shocker.
But
Hey,
I mean, look, it's
they're
out
hiding
in
in
the
there.
country. You got your woods and your mountains. Like, you can't get more country than that.
I mean, he's got the creepy guys, going up the way here, but, other than that, country.
Get out the pretzels.
Round of pretzels?
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So I'm glad you can't see this, but we are eating pretzels.
Thank you for listening to us on SoundCloud. Thanks for sticking with us.
You can see it.
Yeah, we got a SoundCloud. We're pretty excited.
Pretty hype.
I think that should help.
Get our name out there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I mean, I have a nice long drive to work, so you can just listen to it on your drives to work.
I have
Listen
a
to our
nice,
soothing soothing
I have a nice
voices.
8-minute drive to work.
Yeah, you have an 8-minute drive and a 14-second walk.
Yep, that's the thing.
You could literally leave 5 minutes before your shift and be 3 minutes early.
Yep.
After you clock in and everything, too.
Yep. I once had to be there at, I think, 4, and I left at 3:59. And I made it on time.
Did you drive?
No.
Did you run?
I fast walked.
Okay.
I did my
Your wire walk?
Yeah. Well, that was exciting.
Whenever we saw him on campus freshman year, when we lived in the dorms, that walk, when he was like walking to class, when he's up on his toes,
Yep.
that's his Meyer walk.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
So when he's like the service coordinator, he just hops on his toes and just walks.
We used to try to get Snapchat videos of Sure. Found a wild Matt. And we'd
I got
document
one.
him. I got one too, but then he turned around and saw me.
Matt's got his backpack on. He's up on his toes and everything.
Hey.
It's great.
He looked like he was going places, He was on
You
his
get a lot quicker if you're hopping. I don't have time to walk.
I don't have time to be slow.
That's fair. When I went to Meyer today to get some medicine, Angela was running because I was so busy in there. I was like, you should just do the mat walk. It's just as effective. It's just as fast.
I'm just trying to be like Jill.
Jill is just wild card.
Yeah.
You don't expect Jill to move as fast as she does. She's deceptively fast. She's faster than the carts.
She could probably beat Usain Bolt in a race.
Oh, jeez.
I would be willing to throw money on that. Yeah.
Usain Bolt, you gotta come out of retirement.
Did he retire?
He did. And then he got stripped of a gold medal.
Oh, for what?
One of his relay team members was doping.
Oh.
Not him.
That's unfortunate. Piece of shit. Yeah, piece of shit. Doping in the Olympics.
Update, I was losing by 50 in fantasy earlier. I think Golden Tate just got me a nice 15 points. Lions are up 14 now.
Jeez.
Nice.
Go Browns.
And now I'm only losing by 45.
Oh, I'm down by 2 right
But
now.
to answer, Pistons,
Sorry.
I really like the makeup of their team this year.
Yeah.
Reggie's healthy. That is a huge difference.
Mm-hmm.
Reggie the other night had a couple dagger 3-pointers. He's healthy. If he can shoot the 3 and be as healthy and dynamic as he can be, Pistons can win 45 games. If not more. I mean, they're already at 8-3.
I think the difference maker for the Pistons this year is Andre Drummond is on fire from the line.
They actually can shoot free throws.
I think he was 6 for 8 the other day in the first
Yeah.
half, maybe. And that's a game changer because
If he can shoot 60%, it's a game changer.
it is.
And he's shooting way over that right
Yes.
now. But if he can, out of the season, just go 60, that's up 20%.
Because they would always foul him, send him to the line. Pistons off these close games, but this team they look sound, and they should make the playoffs in a weak East. Especially, the only team that looks like they're going to contend right now is Boston. Cleveland looks
Kyrie's out today, but he's going to play with a facial fracture with a mask for a couple weeks.
okay. Sheed.
The key for Drummond at the free throw line, because we don't have Aaron Baines anymore. The Pistons don't.
Mm.
He's gone. He's in Boston actually
Oh, okay.
with Kyrie and Marcus Morris. Like
Kyrie.
Kyrie's killing it.
Yeah, I know. We
And,
just,
it's not even. It's more than the numbers. Like his numbers are.
he's just
they're okay.
He's just a good fit there.
He's leading that team.
I honestly think Kyrie is just a natural leader.
I agree.
That's why when we were talking about a while ago, back when he was splitting off from LeBron, I think he would be a good fit anywhere. You know, because he's going to lead any team. He's going to score.
The other
he's gonna
night,
play well.
he had a really rough night from the field. He only scored 17. He shot like 33% against the Lakers. Only had 5 assists. They won by like 12.
Yeah.
Like, he
Yeah.
doesn't need to be.
He doesn't need to be.
He doesn't need to be LeBron, who's averaging 33, 9, and 8, and are still
Jeez.
losing games.
Yeah.
Just like good teams win, though.
Yeah.
You have off nights, you still find ways to win.
Mm-hmm.
But the Pistons,
They won.
because they don't really have a backup center right now. Some nights it's Lure. Some nights it's Boban.
Someone said they wanted.
Some nights it's the that other guy, Moreland, I do believe his name is, who played pretty well in the D League. Ellinson's a little too small for the 5, but he's provided some minutes. I like Kennard off the bench, their first round pick out of Duke.
Yep,
he can shoot the ball.
Solid pick.
He can shoot the ball.
Yeah.
I saw a petition a while ago to bring Darko back.
Well, everybody hates on Darko, and we even did another bar plug, Hunters LLS. We had a trivia night there last Sunday, and like one of the questions one of my e-board members wrote was like, "Worst draft pick ever." Like, we got a ring because of Darko.
Yeah,
not directly because of Darko,
yeah.
because we didn't draft one of the other good players and ruin the balance of the team.
Mm-hmm.
We could have been better if we drafted somebody else like Wade.
I thought I saw a video, something about Darko, how he didn't want to play. He didn't want to be here in America because he was away from his family and he was doing something he wasn't entirely in love with. And yeah, so I liked him.
Yeah.
I enjoyed watching him play.
He was good. I mean, he was a stud. He was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Well, not here, but he was good.
Not here,
And also, it also is part on Larry Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Larry Brown never played him.
Right.
He played a little bit early in the year and he struggled as a rookie would, and then he just said, "Nope, you're done."
Yeah,
I'm going to go with the 2 Wallaces playing 35 plus a night,
but I would also have gone with the 2 Wallaces,
which is fair, and it worked.
Yeah.
But you also got to develop players because you knew those 2 were not going to stay forever.
Right.
But
Ben going to Chicago.
I think that was weird.
Yeah,
and then
that
Cleveland.
felt
And then he went
strange.
to Cleveland, and then he just came back.
I didn't like that.
But Avery Bradley and Stanley Johnson in the starting lineup.
Okay.
Defensive-minded players.
Mhm.
Avery can average 20. You
Yep.
go out and get more if he really wants to. He's a good scorer, too.
I like that.
It's just a defensive-oriented team. Tobias at the 4 is a matchup nightmare for about 85% of the league.
Mhm.
Because he's not a power forward. He's a scorer. That's what he is. It's like when LeBron's at the 4 for Cleveland. No one stops LeBron anywhere.
Nope.
But when you put him at the 4, a lot less likely to stop him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But it's just a good team. Langston Galloway's been a good pickup, shooting the 3.
Mhm.
So, I like the Pistons. I mean, they're not going to win a title or anything. They're no better than the 4th best team in the East.
Hey, I'll take the playoffs. So. Yeah,
But they can, if they get to be the 6th seed or better, they have a chance to win a playoff series. If they play Boston or Cleveland in the first round, no. But if they're a 6 or a 5, they can win a playoff
Could
series.
be Washington, you think?
They could beat Washington. I think they can beat Toronto. I don't. That would be less likely. Toronto's pretty good.
Yeah.
But Toronto loses a lot of Game 7s, so who knows? You
They
get to
do.
Game 7, they lose a lot.
They do.
They don't win a lot of Game 7s. What
What else we got on here?
I got Roger Goodell. Did you?
No.
We were talking about this. We had team breakfast today, for those of you who didn't know.
Very beneficial.
Yeah. IHOP team breakfast. It was great. It
Mhm.
was very good. I spent $15. I'm not proud of myself, but I spent.
12.
Had a really attractive
Including
waitress.
the
So
tip.
Yeah.
that was
She's really
cool.
nice, yeah.
We all
She was a nice lady.
filled out the survey.
Hopefully
By
she got
we all,
home
I mean
early.
Matt and I, not Ben.
I did not.
Waitress, if you're watching this, hopefully Richard and I got you out of work early.
And not me. Because I'm cynical.
Not Ben. Ben hates people.
I do. Except for these guys. I love these guys. But
Oh.
for the most part, everyone else. I thought you were going to what's going on here, Rich? It's weird.
I don't know.
I don't know anymore.
$50 million.
No.
You could
And a private jet.
No.
For Roger Goodell.
No. Roger Goodell's a joke. Fucks up everything.
These are valid arguments.
These are very valid arguments. I don't like him. I think they should just go with a new commissioner. $50 million on a private. What the fuck? It's a private jet and a contract.
Well, I got one at home. I do have my private jet there.
That's how he gets to the cabin so quickly. He
Yeah.
could walk and take a minute, or he could fire up the jet and take 17 seconds.
No 50 mil though. That's that Meyer paycheck.
Yeah.
Meyer doesn't take care of you that well. You're not getting Jill money. That's a bummer.
$50 million.
We love you, Jill.
God.
She doesn't. She's not watching. 0% chance.
0% chance.
There are a lot of people that I tell to watch and they just don't watch.
That's fair.
Yeah. They go, yeah, I'll check it out. Okay. Oh, I'll check it out if you send me a link. All right, here's the link. Did you
For
watch
those
it
that
yet?
are watching, for like the 3 or 4 of you,
We do appreciate it.
We love you.
any suggestions on how to get us out there more,
Mhm.
feel free to let us know.
Yeah.
We're
Also,
Think about uploading a show on our Facebook Live pages, individual Facebook Live pages. So
Mhm.
if you're not friends with all 3 of us, go ahead and do that.
yeah, feel free to add us.
Probably won't add you.
I will.
Ben needs friends.
I need the friends.
Ben only has the 2 of us.
Yeah. No, there's
as long as you're a real person.
286 friends. I don't know. I've moved up in the world since
You
high
are
school.
just a straight
High school,
baller.
I had like 10 friends on Facebook, and everyone kept adding me. I was like, I don't like this person, so I don't know why they're adding me.
Just a baller.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
Anything else?
Yeah, we got shout-outs today. You want shout-outs?
I'll give a shout out to my high school team, high school football team. They're 1 win away from going to Ford Field to contend for their first state championship. We have not won a state championship at all yet in our school history, so that'd be cool. Play the winner, Muskegon DeWitt. Muskegon's quarterback has accounted for 50 touchdowns this year, so go DeWitt.
Go do it.
Not trying to face those problems.
For my mom, who does not know where you went to high school.
Oh, Harper Creek.
Harper Creek.
Harper Creek Beavers.
The Beavers. I did not know
Beavers. Yep.
Well,
So,
I went to
Yeah,
Portage
okay.
Central for my senior year. We played Harper Creek, and that they actually gave us a run for the money. It was actually a really good game. I remember that we won
Was that the game I was?
42-35. I think it was. Yeah.
The homecoming game?
No, it was in Harper Creek, so maybe not.
No.
But yeah, we pulled it out last minute. It was kind of
we're so leading the break.
rough.
Hey, Corbin.
Hey Corbin, how are
How's it
you?
going, buddy?
Good. How are
Haven't
you?
seen you in a while.
You want to be on the camera? We have a SoundCloud now,
You're on
buddy.
SoundCloud.
Yeah,
You're on
you have a
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud?
It's right there.
How's it going, SoundCloud? Wait, is this for? Oh yeah.
It doesn't respond, unfortunately.
Oh, I have an ad.
Uh-oh.
You're gonna Gotta get that out.
$5 a month, we get ads. Come on, Spotify. What are you doing?
Some trash.
Trash.
I tried to have it for free, but it wouldn't let me upload anything. So I was like, all right, fine, I'll forego the $5.
Rip, dude.
Yeah, rip.
That's some trash.
That's fine. I don't care.
Mhm.
Meyer pays me well. I love you, Meyer. Speaking of Meyer, one of your Staples colleagues is a cashier at Meyer.
What?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Anthony.
Anthony?
Mm-hmm. No idea what his last name is.
Anthony.
I've never worked with anybody named Anthony.
He knew who you were.
He said, I love Corbin.
That's
Hey, he
weird.
said you're a nice guy.
Anthony Peterson. Anthony C.
I don't really know
Do we
anybody.
have 2
named
cashiers named Anthony?
Well, we have one at the desk.
Oh, not Anthony. Not Anthony.
So we turn
All
right
these
to
people
you.
get on with it.
All right. Good night, Corbin. We love you.
evening.
Hey, good morning.
Good afternoon.
Yes.
Good morrow.
By the
sir.
way, where you took the Game of Thrones poster on us? What's that about?
Oh, I took it down.
Because Ben took it down because he took his flag out and it was down. I was like, let's go put it in my room. I'll bring it back out here at some point.
Alright.
One of these days.
One of these days.
One of these days.
good old days.
All right.
Very good.
Shout
Bye,
out.
Corbin.
Another shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out to Holly Lacrosse. You finally made a team.
Like 4 years ago.
4 years? Was it really 4 years ago?
Sure.
What?
Ben just learned that Ollie Lacrosse had a team.
We've been trying to get a team there since we were freshmen.
I know.
Like, come on, Rapid will coach it. It'd be great. We'll have
Rabbit
fun.
and Millhouse did agree.
What
that
did
would
they? What was their reasoning behind us not doing it? Because we were all down for it.
go. The field.
Oh, field.
But they play on the practice field now. So
Oh, good. Well, I'm proud of them. Also, shout out
hopefully,
to.
if they get turf at Holly, which is it's been a discussion for a long time.
Yeah, they need
But,
it. That,
I mean,
that
our
field was
football field,
garbage.
the football field would also have. I mean, it already has soccer,
Mhm.
or at least it had girls soccer. I don't know if this fall they did guys soccer on as well.
Mhm.
But it would have football, it'd have soccer, and lacrosse could all have the same thing.
It'd be fun.
And lacrosse is a not fall sport, so they wouldn't have to.
Spring sport.
Yeah, they wouldn't have to
They
make
used
the
to
lines
split
up
games
any
with
different. With soccer, with the women's
baseballs
soccer. Not baseball.
and soccer's. And
Baseball is their own field.
that's right.
We're not the Oakland Raiders.
Oakland Raiders.
We're not sharing football baseball facility.
You have any
That's
shout
still
outs?
fucked up.
Also, shout out to Mom. How are you? We love you.
Mom, he is alive.
Love
I
you,
know you
Jason.
haven't seen him in like a month, but he's alive.
I'm alive. I haven't died yet.
No, I just got, one more shout out to Delta.
All right. Yeah,
One.
go Women's Pioneers.
Yeah.
Go
Third
Women's
place
Soccer.
on JCAA.
Yeah, they worked for it. They worked their butts off.
Skylar Eckert, 20 goal season, first
Yeah.
ever in Delta
Oh, she
history.
did get 20.
Yep, she got 20 today, and
Very
then broke the single season assist record as well.
Heck yeah.
All around player right there.
20 goals, 52 points, I think, that he
Wow.
gets to in the season.
Wow.
Hopefully,
His goals are 2 points. So
D1 team scoops her up. Or
I
she's
mean,
senior.
no, she's a freshman.
Oh, someone should scoop her up.
I mean,
Mhm.
I would not disagree
I
with that. She's
She's
very
talented.
talented. There's a lot of girls on our team that should be
Yeah.
playing.
And it's
Hannah
Juco,
Rouse, one
though.
of our defensemen. She's one of the best defenders I've ever seen. So
Mhm.
got a lot of players.
All right,
Just
before
don't
we-
take our coach.
Yeah, don't
We
take
need
the coach.
don't take Paul. We need to keep Paul and Brett. Got to keep.
Before we go,
Sure.
Sunday night football, Patriots Denver. Who we taking?
Pats.
It's in Denver, right?
It's in Denver, which is Tom Brady's Achilles heel.
Yeah, it is.
Denver looks like a high school team could beat them.
So, you know what? Brock Osweiler's done it before.
No, give me.
He's
give
done
me
it
Pats.
before.
Give me the Pats.
All right. Well,
He's not doing it again, but he has done it before.
All right.
So I'm going New England.
All right.
Tom
well,
Brady, Brandon
Everybody on
Cooks.
the edge of their seats right there. Brandon Cook's going to have 17 touchdowns.
Yo,
17
All
touchdowns.
thrown from Brian Hoyer.
I'm personally throwing 5
Yep,
touchdowns.
Tom Brady's going to take the week off.
That's fine.
Goodell's going to
Cooks.
suspend him because he thought he took a knee for the anthem, but he didn't.
Hey, we'll take 17 TDs. That'll.
Actually, I don't really need it this week because Mikey didn't set his lineup. But hey, I'll still take one.
Try to beat Quay.
Well, then we can have a lot of touchdowns.
Yeah,
That's fine.
Brady and Brandon Cooks. So.
All right, fine. Brady can play.
Very good.
Brady can play well.
I hope he does. I need the points. I need to win this week.
You do.
I can't-
Especially
I
since you
can't-
didn't set your lineup last
I
week.
cannot be tied with AJ. I need to beat AJ.
That's fair.
Needs to
You playing him
happen.
again?
Not this week. No, I played Stubby, but like for standings,
No, see.
stuff like that. Like he was bragging about how he's gonna win the whole league. Like, all right, here's the thing, AJ, not winning anything. I'm gonna win it. My goal here is that I need to beat Rob, and then I need to go ahead and just stuff Sam Schaefer again. Sam, if you're watching, my
Or
team is
listening.
coming for you.
Or
Or listening. SoundCloud.
Or if you're listening, yeah.
SoundCloud's going to be uploaded hopefully here in like 14 seconds.
Heck yeah.
So
I'm about it. All right, well,
we're out of here.
yeah, we're out of here. From us here at Leading the Break, feel free to...
She-Hannigans might happen.
It might. I don't know. We haven't decided yet. That's the best part about it. We haven't decided.
I mean, it's going to
We
happen.
got the element of surprise on our side. I think that's a bad thing, actually. We should probably let you know when we're doing it. You'll hear from it. You'll hear from us here on Leading the Break. But feel free to retweet this on Twitter, share it on Facebook.
Help
Add
us
us.
get out there.
Add us on Facebook.
I don't know how SoundCloud works, but do something with that.
Do something with, yeah, I think you can share the SoundCloud on Facebook. I don't know how it works. I'm not some kind of tech guy. For whatever reason, they said that I need to be signed on as the tech guy. I remember when the Twitter was going down.
The Twitter.
When it was going down on the tweets, and they said, Ben's going to be our tech guy. I said, I know nothing about technology. I have no idea.
That's a very good point you did now.
I'm about as bad at it, you know. Can't even come up with a good analogy.
And on that note,
Yeah, on that note.
I think we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, we'll
Leading
wrap it
the
up.
Break, episode 8 is in the books.
Just 8, I thought it was 7.
It's definitely not 7, but
9,
no,
6.
still 8.
Yeah.
Episode 1, Leading the Break.
Episode 1 on the Cloud of Sound.
On the Cloud of Sounds. Coming to you live
We're out.
from NPR.
Hi, Mom. Diane Reed.
This
NPR?
Alright. I gotta drop a load.
There's no way in hell Diane Reed's still on the air.
No,
She's
I
like
think she
1,000
is.
years old.
Oh,
Have you ever listened to Diane Reed?
No.
Diane Reed. No.
Oh, God, NPR. Puts me to sleep.
I'm Diane Reed. Diane.